is the way I like it. Of course it's too tight. Hey, you.
Yes, sir.
Look, you went to Harvard or someplace, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
You sent something... You sent something to the dry cleaners. It's not supposed to shrink.
Yes,
Isn't that
sir.
right?
No shrinking. Yes, sir. That's the idea.
JL, you look great. Believe me, we gotta go. Come on.
I look all right, Jake? You really think so?
You look like $1 million.
Inflated.
Get your hands off me now! No reason in the world why a man should have to dress up like this.
Well, it'll be over before you know it. We'll have a great time.
It's incredible. J.L. McCabe in a tuxedo.
Well, take a good look, because after the night, I'm burning the damn thing. Oh, Jake, you know Leslie Randall, don't you? The PR whiz who tried to make me over for the last election campaign.
You have my deepest sympathies.
Well, I deserve them. I begged this man to shave, to wear tailored suits, to kiss babies and shake hands, but he was too stubborn. He also won the election by a landslide.
The big guy's a legend. You can't mess with a legend.
No.
Well, I learned my lesson, believe me.
You're not going to the mayor's dinner tonight?
No, thank God I don't have to anymore.
Oh, that's right. You're at Owens College now, right?
And loving every minute of it.
Good. Oh, here we are.
Have a good day. You too. Oh, love, bet you're hungry, huh? Oh, sweetheart.
Not a sound.
That's a girl. Try that again, and I'll use this.
Chocolate truffles, mango flambe, hot beignets with...
Praline sauce.
It's the most beautiful taste I've ever experienced in my life.
You didn't have any, did you?
No.
JL.
Yes. Oh, hello, Jake. I was telling Gertrude about the mayor's speech.
Leslie Randall was raped last night.
Leslie, we're so sorry about all this.
Sure wish someone would have called us last night.
Well, there were more than enough police officers here to talk to. I don't think I can answer any more questions.
But we're only here as your friends. Now, if there's anything we can do...
I appreciate that. Does anyone want some tea?
Let me make it, Leslie. Watch the cat, it sheds. Here, let me help you. I'll do it.
Oh, I can do it.
Wait, I'll do it. I'll do it, okay?
God, I'm fine. Really.
No, you're not.
Hurt me.
He's hurt others. And he'll keep on doing it until someone stops him.
Is he the one on the news? The primetime stalker?
Yeah, it sounds like it. I've been helping out on the Stalker Task Force. And he chooses professional women like yourself, women who are single, work late. He also uses the same pro-handled knife that you told the officers about.
Last night confirms that the common denominator of this whole thing is Owens College. Not students, but visiting lecturers, an outpatient at the hospital, professional women. And one of them died, Leslie.
What are you getting at?
Leslie, is there anything at all you can tell us that would help us? Anything at all?
I only caught a glimpse of his face.
None of the others got a look at him.
Why didn't you tell the officers that you actually saw him? Why didn't you tell them?
I didn't want to get into all this.
But you're in it now, like it or not. While it's still fresh in your mind, why don't you come downtown and go through some pictures for us, huh?
Maybe you could help us put together a sketch of what the man looked like.
Okay.
Morning, Dr. Byers. Group's waiting.
I got hung up in traffic.
Everybody's a little off today. The police think that rapist is from somewhere around here, on campus.
I heard it on the radio. It's very disturbing.
My friend in administration said the police showed up there half an hour ago asking questions and everything. Won't be long before the witch hunt begins.
Excuse me?
Well, you know, they'll say it's some psycho from this department.
I met him at a party last weekend, and he was walking.
I'm sorry. I'm late, everybody. What? Sally, you're a genius. Good morning, Dwayne.
Good morning, Dr. Byers.
Dwayne, I've been meaning to speak to you. You know, there's no pressure to participate here, but I had hoped that working in a group setting would bring you out a little bit.
I'm trying. I'm really trying.
Well, we'll give it a while longer. All right, everyone. Who would like to start? Hello, Stalker Task Force? Listen, I was on Sharon Street last night around 8:30. No, I'd rather not give my name. But I saw this guy running to a car. And this is before I heard anything had happened, you know, about the stalker. Well, he got into this car, and he was acting kind of funny. I think he was carrying something. It could have been a knife. Anyway, he got into a 64 MG convertible, and I copied down the license number. 2SAM 564. Hey, I hope you get the guy.
Dr. Byers, this is Lieutenant Stiles. He's asking about Dwayne Tucker.
Oh, thank you, Courtney.
Thank you.
Looks like you were right. It begins. Lieutenant?
Hi. Excuse me for asking, but what was that about, beginning?
Oh, it's just that we heard that the investigation into the rapist was centering here on the campus.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's not your interest in Mr. Tucker, is it?
Well, Doctor, did you know that he was arrested twice before on sex-related charges?
I knew about that, but you have to understand that the focus of Dwayne's work has been to put his troubled past behind him.
Let's see. Let me, right here, I've got something to show you. Let me show you this, does this look like him at all?
Well, with little imagination, I suppose.
You are his therapist, is that correct?
Well, a number of us on the staff have taken turns counseling him, but at the moment,
I see.
yes, I am his therapist.
So he would have confided some things in you then?
Well, please understand, Lieutenant, that anything that Dwayne Tucker has told me in the course of our doctor-patient relationship is privileged.
I see.
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No, it's just hay fever.
Oh, yeah. Well, that can be. It wouldn't be breaking any rules if you were to tell me where I might find him, would it? I mean, he's not at work, he's not at home, so I don't...
Well, you might try the pool or the gym. Sometimes he works out over there.
Good, great. Okay, thank you.
Lieutenant.
Yeah.
When you talk to him, be careful. Just the fact of being treated as a suspect can be very damaging emotionally to a man like him.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm sure you do.
You know, I just noticed that you've got quite a mixture here. You've got Freud and sports cars. Something else. It's awfully nice.
It's a hobby.
Really?
Something as far removed from the mechanics of the psyche as I could find. Lieutenant, can I ask you a question?
Sure, sure.
Why do you suspect Tucker?
Oh, well, we had an anonymous phone caller who said that he saw his car near the stalker's last attack. So...
Well, it's hard to believe it could be him.
I know. You know, sometimes it's the people that you least expect. But I shouldn't have to tell you that, should I?
I'm telling you, I was just a kid when that happened.
A 19-year-old kid caught peeping through a woman's bedroom window.
Oh, man, that was a mistake.
What about the assault charge 3 years later? You hit a woman?
I had too much to drink. She came on to me, and then when her boyfriend caught us, she cried I was forcing myself on her.
Frank, can you account for yourself on any of these nights and times?
Like, can people vouch for me? I live alone. Does that make me guilty? Does that make me a rapist?
The man fits your description, Dwayne.
So what? It's not me.
Yeah. Welcome. Thank you. Well, the police just searched the car. And, they found this.
In my car?
Yeah. It is yours, isn't it?
No way. I've never seen it before.
According to his surviving victims, it matches the description of the weapon used by the prime-time stalker.
It's not mine. Somebody must have put it there.
We haven't released any information to the media about this knife, Dwayne.
You guys must have put it there. You need a scapegoat, right? And I'm it. I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it.
Now take your time, Leslie, and look carefully at each man, all right?
It was so dark. He only stepped into the light for a second.
Well, don't force it. Just relax and take your time, all right?
Anything, Leslie? I mean, a familiar gesture, something about the way he carried himself, maybe? Leslie?
I think that's him.
Which one?
The second one.
Are you sure?
Well, look how nervous he is. As if he had something to hide. That's got to be him.
Let's understand each other. Are you telling me that he's got to be the one, or are you telling me he is the one?
If I could hear his voice.
Number 2, could you please say, not a sound?
Not a sound.
Could you please say the words, try that again, and I'll use this?
Try that again and I'll use this.
Well, Leslie?
I don't know. He looks like the one, but his voice was more husky. Thicker, more breathless.
Okay, Leslie, I want to thank you for your help. All right, dismiss the men and release the suspect.
You're not letting him go. I mean, you found the knife. His car was there.
Leslie, he's still a suspect, but the lab can't prove the knife was the stalker's actual weapon.
There's got to be some other evidence.
We're not giving up, Leslie.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, you're letting him go free and attack other women. Now, you talked me into coming down here and helping, and now you're trying to talk me out of identifying him.
Look, it's no good if you don't believe it yourself.
One more thing about the way the guy sounded. Do you think it could have been a cold? Or, maybe hay fever?
Maybe. He sounded as if he could hardly breathe.
Could have been allergic.
Could be. But not at the beginning.
Could have been allergic to your cat.
I bet you're right. I've seen exactly the same reaction before.
So have I.
All right, thank you, Leslie. We'll be in touch with you. That's McCabe. I want a plain wrap tail on Tucker from the minute he leaves the building round the clock. Yeah, that's right.
I was at Tucker's place today talking to his landlady. She had cats and dogs all over the place.
Well, if Tucker's allergic, he'd never be able to live there.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I met someone at Owens College. He had a very strong reaction to the hairs from Leslie's cat on my jacket. He was a guy. Matter of fact, he looked very much like this sketch.
Oh, who's that?
Dwayne Tucker's group therapist, Dr. Robert Byers.
Breathe deeply, like I've taught you. Breathe out. Center yourself. That's better.
What should I do, Dr. Byers?
Nothing.
If the police keep after me, suppose they find out I hung around the drama department. That's where one of those women was raped. Remember, I talked about seeing that woman?
Yes, Dwayne, I remember.
I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. There's no crime in looking, is there? I even saw you there once.
When was that?
You were sitting in your car late one night when that actress was going home.
I see.
What should I do, Doctor?
Go to the gym. Work out. Take a swim. Relax.
I don't really feel like...
It'll calm you. Now, I've got some things to do. But I'll call you later. Be home in a couple of hours, and we'll talk then. Go on. Doctor's orders.
Okay, thank you.
5 Delta, this is Hummel. That looks like our subject's calling it a night.
I never left my apartment the entire evening. I don't know how my car got there.
Leslie, we believed you, but we had to bring you in for questioning.
You can see how it looks. Your car was the murder weapon, and you did have a motive.
I still can't believe this is happening.
Leslie, we'll have someone take you home. You get some rest. Jake and I will sort this all out.
Come on. If I were you, I would go out the back way. There's quite a few reporters downstairs.
Oh, great. That's all I need.
Damn it to hell. I got her into this mess. Now I've got to get her out of it. It's my responsibility.
You can't blame yourself, Gio.
And the irony is she didn't do it.
No, Tucker didn't do it either, and you and I both know that. I'm betting that Byers knows that, too.
I had Derek run a check. Byers is Mr. Straight, no record at all. And yet you're asking me to believe that he's framed 2 people. He's a serial rapist and a killer?
Let me ask you something. Who else knew that Tucker was our prime suspect?
Well, you've got a point there.
We zero in on the college, and all of a sudden we get an anonymous phone call about Byers' patient, Tucker. Tell you, it's Byers. He's a car buff. He knows how to hotwire a car.
Well, we can't put him in the lineup for Leslie to identify. Her credibility as a witness is shot to hell.
We gotta get this guy.
But how?
Bob?
Morning, Dr. Lynch.
Morning, Courtney. I was shocked to hear about Dwayne Tucker. And the Randall woman?
It was a blow to all of us.
My phone has been ringing off the hook. The media's calling us to task for harboring a psychotic, that sort of thing. They want to know who on the staff was treating him. I said most of us had from time to time.
The calls have been coming in here, too.
I'd like to see as little negative publicity reflecting on the department as possible, Bob.
I'm doing my best, Helen. It's not an easy situation.
Well, would you like me to handle it?
No, I can do it.
All right, Bob, all right.
Don't worry.
Fine.
Office politics?
What? Oh, she's chairman of the department.
Boy, I'll tell you, I know how it can be to have a woman like that on your case. Oof. She's a little young, though, to be a head of a department, isn't she?
She's very accomplished in the field.
Yeah, I bet she is. I bet she is. You were just talking about Dwayne Tucker's murder, weren't you?
Yes.
I've got a court order for your files on Tucker.
Oh, even now that he's dead?
Well, yeah, especially now that he's dead.
Very well.
May I have a seat?
Certainly.
Thank you.
These notes cover the 15 months I've counseled Tucker privately and in group. His death releases me from confidentiality.
Any tapes?
Well, I record all my sessions, but only for my immediate review, and then I record over the old tapes.
Did you record Tucker last night?
Last night?
Yeah, he was here a little after 9, I believe. We had a tail on him.
Oh, yes, he was very upset about being questioned, but I was on the way out and I didn't tape anything.
That's too bad. Could have been very useful. Doctor, let me ask you a question. Why didn't you pick up on him? I mean, he was your patient.
Lieutenant, you're right. I must confess to some degree of responsibility. Now, maybe if I'd been more successful with Dwayne, he never would have been driven to strike out against these women. But in all the years of my being a therapist, I must have heard hundreds of similar fantasy-oriented obsessions.
Like this, for example. The patient expresses sexual urges towards a female lecturer from the drama department. Says he is overwhelmed by the desire to dominate her. Do you hear a lot of that?
Well, I realize now that that woman became one of his victims. Too late.
I noticed that most of these statements are from private sessions, not group. Is that correct?
Yes, Dwayne wasn't very expressive in a group setting. I honestly didn't think Dwayne was capable of violence. Everything in his record indicated that these veiled threats were the result of delusional episodes. If I thought otherwise, I certainly would have warned the potential victims or tried talking Dwayne into turning himself in.
No, I'm sure you would have. I'm sure you would have. Well, I don't know a whole lot about delusional episodes, but I do know a lot about evidence.
Evidence?
Well, I know this is going to sound real off base to you, but I'm really wondering if Dwayne Tucker committed those rapes.
Why do you say that?
Well, the man who attacked Miss Randall was allergic to cats. Dwayne wasn't.
Can you be sure of that?
Oh, no, I'm very sure. I checked. He had 2 cats. Matter of fact, the landlady said that he had no problem with them.
Well, allergies can sometimes come and go.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's very true. But I've got to tell you, after looking over the new evidence in this file, it's looking more and more like Dwayne was the one all along. Well, I appreciate your time.
And to think he was sitting here, right next to me.
How does that make you feel, Kathy? Right now?
I don't know. I mean, I should feel creepy, but it's funny. Dwayne was such a quiet guy, and so unthreatening. It's hard to believe what we're hearing about him now. Dr. Byers?
Oh, yes, Kathy. Does anyone else care to talk about it?
I'm on my way home, Doctor. There's a woman waiting to see you in your office.
In my office? Who's that?
She wouldn't give her name. She seemed really upset.
I wish you wouldn't do that, Courtney.
I'm sorry, Doctor. It just seemed like she really needed some help.
Leslie Randall.
How can I help you?
I understand you were Dwayne Tucker's therapist.
Please, sit down.
I was the one he raped the other night.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm so confused, Dr. Byers. Please forgive me if I don't make sense.
Just relax. You're doing fine.
What was he like? The man I'm supposed to have killed?
Why do you want to know?
Feelings of guilt, maybe. I'm not sure.
Tucker wasn't a violent man. Not really. He just resented being pushed around by certain people, and the anger would well up in him against those people who tried to rob him of his masculinity. and he'd strike back, finding no outlet for that anger until he forcibly attacked the object of that anger. The police tell me that you ran him down with your car.
I didn't do it. I told them that.
Yet.
I've had this dream. A nightmare, really. Where I see him. I see Tucker. And I'm behind the wheel of my car. And I step on the pedal. And I see his face just as But I didn't leave my apartment that night, I swear. I couldn't have.
Are you sure it was only a dream?
I'm sorry. Coming here was a mistake. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry.
The district attorney's office, please.
Let me go.
It's him. I know it's him.
You sure?
It was all I could do to stay in the same room with him.
Sorry to have to put you through this.
Doctor, good morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Lieutenant.
Look, I was watching you run around this track. Healthy body, healthy mind, right?
That's the idea, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I believe in physical fitness myself.
Well, are you here to run or talk?
No, I'm here to talk, matter of fact. Listen, I just, I got this tape that you sent over. We gave a listen to this. It's got some pretty interesting stuff on it. Is this privileged information?
Well, the woman came into my office.
Yeah.
Said what you heard.
Uh-huh.
There's no formal relationship between us.
Right.
She's not my patient. I see no problem.
Okay, good. I know you only spent a few moments with her, but in your professional opinion, would you say that this tape is a confession?
This one's all yours. There's no way for me to know that.
Well, I guess it does pretty much speak for itself.
I think it does. That's why I wanted the district attorney to hear it.
Uh-huh. Well, that's good. You did the right thing. Look, by the way, we're going to need you to come to court and testify so the DA can introduce this tape as evidence. Is that okay with you?
Of course.
Great.
You know, I really feel sorry for that lady. Maybe she can make a case for temporary insanity.
Well, in any event, it should be an interesting day in court. Look, thank you for your time. Have a good run. Okay? All right. Bye-bye.
The matter of the people versus Leslie Randall. Are the people ready to proceed?
We are, Your Honor.
The defense? Ready, Your Honor. Call your first witness.
The people call Dr. Robert Byers to the stand. Dr. Byers, for the record, will you please tell us your title and where you work?
I'm the director of graduate studies at the Department of Psychology at Owens College.
And what are your duties, Doctor?
I teach, conduct research, and supervise the counseling of graduate students for their patients.
You also see patients yourself, don't you, Doctor?
Yes, I conduct groups and see patients privately.
And was Dwayne Tucker one of the patients?
He was.
Well, we'll come to the matter of your treatment of Mr. Tucker, but first, excuse me, Your Honor, I'd like to get something out of my briefcase. Probably should have done it before we started, but you know me. Excuse me, Your Honor, I know it's here somewhere. No, it's just... Ah, there it is. There it is. Yes. I have here a tape recording of the defendant's voice, which was made in Dr. Byers' office that night of January 12th. Mark it Peoples 1, please.
Any objections?
We have no objections, Your Honor. We're aware of the tape.
Now, Dr. Byers, before we play the tape, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions, if I may. The defendant came to your office that night, is that correct?
Yes.
And what was the reason for this visit?
Well, she, had a dream about Dwayne Tucker, that was disturbing her.
And didn't she also want to ask you something about the victim?
That's what she said, yes.
And what did you tell her?
I told her why I thought Tucker had turned to rape.
Would you now also tell the court?
I don't think this is the time or the place.
Well, it's on the tape, Dr. Byers. If you prefer, we can just play the tape. It really doesn't matter to us.
Well, I told her that he resented being pushed around by...
By whom?
By people, authority figures.
Authority figures, yes, of course. Men or women?
Women. He felt they threatened his masculinity. And that made him angry, so angry that he turned violent.
I now show the court Dr. Helen Lynch's file on Dwayne Tucker. Mark it Peoples 2, will you please? Dr. Lynch is dean of the Department of Psychology at Owens College and has also counseled Dwayne Tucker on and off for the past 2 years. Dr. Lynch reports, and I quote, Tucker suffers from an introverted personality behavior, causing him to be shy around women, passive, and non-aggressive. He is slow to anger, and when provoked, retreats inwardly. Now, that's in direct contradiction to your diagnosis, is it not, sir?
She's wrong. Dead wrong. I knew my patient much better than she did.
Yes, but according to this, you concurred with Dr. Lynch's evaluation less than 6 months ago.
I changed my mind. That's not uncommon. Besides, Dr. Lynch hadn't seen Tucker professionally for some time.
All right. Do you remember approximately when you noted that change?
It would be in my file there.
Good. I show the court Dr. Byers' file on the victim, Dwayne Tucker. Mark it People's Exhibit number 3, please. I find a notation here, and I quote, in a romantic sexual situation, patient becomes frustrated, violent, sees women as threatening, emasculating, seeks dominance. And that's dated October 17th of last year.
That would be the one.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Well, I don't mean to contradict you, Dr. Byers, but it seems that here in her file, Dr. Lynch does. According to this, Dr. Lynch had Dwayne Tucker as a full-time volunteer in a research project for the entire week of the 17th. Now, how could you have been seeing him if he was seeing Dr. Lynch full-time?
Well, her dates have to be wrong. You're trying to discredit me, aren't you? You changed those dates.
Your Honor, may I have a moment, please? Dr. Byers, would you please tell the court why you believe Dr. Lynch would try to discredit you?
They're all in it together.
Who is they, Doctor?
Them. They're saying I did it, but it's not true.
They're saying you did what, Doctor?
Raped them, but it was Tucker, it wasn't me.
Raped whom, Doctor?
The three of them sitting with Dr. Lynch.
Your Honor, with the court's permission, I would like to ask that the spectators seated next to Dr. Lynch please rise.
All right, I'll allow it.
Dr. Byers, are these the three you were referring to?
Yes. They're the ones.
Now, would you identify yourselves, please, ladies?
My name is Laura Creighton. I'm Linda Flores.
My name is Susan Barrington.
Thank you, ladies. You may sit down. Dr. Byers, I would like for you to tell the court how you know Miss Creighton was assaulted.
Oh, I must have read it somewhere.
And Miss Flores?
I don't know. I saw her picture in the papers or on TV. Or...
How about Miss Barrington?
I'm not answering any more of these questions.
Your Honor, let the record show that just as Dr. Byers said a few minutes ago, these women were all victims of the primetime stalker. However, none of these women's identities was publicized by the media. Out of all the women in this courtroom today, how could Dr. Byers pick out these three women whose pictures have never appeared anywhere and correctly identify them unless he had first-hand knowledge himself that they'd been victims of the stalker? You set Dwayne Tucker up, didn't you? And when your allergy gave you away, you killed that poor, troubled young man. And framed Leslie Randall, didn't you? Your Honor, the people move that the case against Leslie Randall be dismissed so that charges may be brought against Dr. Robert Byers.
So ordered. Bailiff is instructed to take Dr. Byers into custody. Case dismissed. This court is adjourned.
We got Peter Dimitro in custody for the murder of Renata Baldwin. We're bringing him in.
My Lord. Ooh. Brother Monty, come on here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, praise.
Not interested.
God bless you, my child. We're from God's Haven.
God's
I
Haven.
get to it today.
How are you?
Isn't it a lovely day? It's a
lovely
lovely day. For
day.
me. Yes, it is. We're in your neighborhood today to help share the good word from the good book.
The good
Now,
word.
you don't mind if we come in and share with you
wait a
now,
minute,
do you?
surely you don't.
Oh, my Lord, there's a presence of the devil himself in this
Loud
house.
and clear.
Wait a minute, you can't just walk in here.
No, honey, Aunt May is going to save you. Let's pray, let's pray.
What are you doing?
Lord,
Get your
there's
hands up.
somebody in this house that needs saving.
Save 'em.
Money, look around. I can feel the presence of another lost soul somewhere close by.
Close by.
Now, are you ready to open up your heart?
Open your heart.
Are you ready to receive the Lord?
Receive the Lord.
Money, check the clock.
Fancy.
Are you ready to let the sun shine in?
Hello, sunshine.
Slow down, partner.
Don't worry, son. You have just been saved.
Here, hold this. Here, brother. Don't you know it's not nice to try to skip out on Sister Ethel May?
Let's go.
But I'm trying to be helpful, honey. Look, like my late husband used to always say, we are here to help you, but we are not a charity. Now, you either have to have a pink slip or a deed of trust. You know, some kind of collateral. You got what? Would you just hold on for a moment, please? Thank you. Hey, Carl, when you were on the police force, did you know an ex-con who called himself the Birdman at Pacoima?
Yeah, he used to smuggle parrots and busted him twice.
Yeah, well, you better take this. Still line 3. He needs bail.
Thanks. How you doing, Herman? What's flapping? What do you want?
Sorry, Miss Haven. Father Rodriguez is waiting outside.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. I promised to make a donation to the shelter.
Herman.
Hi, Father. I'll remember to pay that. Father, I'm so sorry. But it's all honest money. I swear. Here, you just take what you want.
This is not confession, Ethel May. This is just fundraising. Oh, it's very generous. I can't possibly take it all. God bless you, Ethel May.
Just a moment, Herman. He says he's got a parrot worth 10 grand he'll put up as collateral.
I don't want any collateral that's got feathers, okay?
Sorry, Herman. For all we know, that bird's a fugitive.
Listen, did Montgomery go to make sure that Demetri got to court this morning?
So he says.
Look, don't start in on my brother again, all right?
Okay. Let's just hope this kid doesn't skip, or we're in for a long, cold winter, Ethel May.
Which is exactly why I sent Montgomery to his apartment to personally escort him to the hearing, okay? They ought to be getting there right about now.
My mind. Aces over eights, the house is full, that's no bull. Come here, babies.
Man, you are the luckiest damn fool I've ever seen.
Luck ain't got nothing to do with it, brother. This is an applied science. Deal me out.
Man, where you going?
Relax, gentlemen. I just got a little business to take care of. I shall return in a moment.
Yeah.
Peter!
Who is this?
This is your friend Montgomery Dubois. Ethel May has expressed some concern that you might not show up for your preliminary hearing. And when I stopped by your place this morning and you weren't there, I was beginning to wonder myself.
I stayed the night at my girlfriend's. Hey, you don't have to worry about me, okay?
Well, that's the song I wanted to hear. Now, do you need a ride or anything?
No, I was just leaving. I'll see you later, okay?
We are here at Superior Court awaiting the arrival of wealthy oil man and international philanthropist Alexander Baldwin. He is expected here momentarily as a witness in the preliminary hearing of murder charges against Peter Dimitro. Dimitro is accused in the brutal shooting death of Baldwin's wife, Renata, in the bedroom of their Beverly Hills mansion last month. And I believe that is Mr. Baldwin heading this way right now. Mr. Baldwin?
Hold it. Hold it! There will be no comments about the hearing. As for Mr. Baldwin's aid to Russia, we've just received word that his plane has delivered the food and medical supplies and is on its way back home. That's all for now. Thank you.
Mr. Baldwin, do you think the prosecution can win this case on circumstantial
I will only
evidence?
say that I have complete faith in Mr. McCabe's ability. Thank you.
Your Honor, I think it's obvious that Mr. Dimitro is not going to show up. And we all know why.
Your Honor, I was in contact with Mr. Dimitro yesterday, and I fully expect him to appear.
May I suggest that you issue a bench warrant, Your Honor? We've all got more important things to do than sit here and watch defense counsel sweat through his suit.
Your Honor, I'd like us to wait just a few more minutes.
Bail is forfeited, and I am issuing a bench warrant for Peter Dimitro. I hereby excuse all witnesses. Now, that's it, gentlemen.
Mr. McCabe, what are your plans now, Mr. McCabe?
This trial will go forward with or without Peter Dimitro. And frankly, this was not the action of an innocent man. That's all. Thank you. Well, if it isn't Ethel May, what brings you to this temple of justice? Just stop by to see your bail money go out the window?
I can't believe he didn't show.
I can't believe you posted $1 million bond for him.
Yeah, I'm having a little trouble believing it myself.
Didn't I tell you to stick to show business after Henry died?
Repeatedly.
Yeah, you're just too trusting, Ethel May.
Peter's a good kid, McCabe.
Who double-crossed you? Well, I'll get a conviction on him in absentia if I have to.
Well, you know as well as I do that the law gives me 180 days to find him. Thank you.
Well, I'll bet if you don't find him in 48 hours, we'll never see him again.
Oh.
After you.
No, after you.
No, I insist. Remind me to give you a copy of my diet one of these days, my dear.
I'll see you, and I raise you.
You're bluffing. I'll call.
Boys, this is your lucky day, because this pigeon folds.
Ethel May, what are you doing?
Dimitro didn't show up in court today.
That is not possible.
Oh, yeah? Then I guess I just have to show you how possible it is, won't I?
Now, Ethel May, look, the boy promised me. He promised me that he'd be there.
Oh, yeah, and you believed it?
He swore to me on blood, otherwise I wouldn't have left him alone.
Now you listen to me. When I get finished with you, there won't be enough left of you to even feed my dog.
All right, sister. The boy is as good as found. Good as found.
4 jacks. Give me my jacket. What you looking at? Peter Dimitro? Peter Dimitro, are you in there? Well, don't just stand there. Say hello. Get out of the way.
Well, what have we got here?
Well, either this kid is very messy or somebody else is looking for him too.
Good, good. Yeah, listen, do you have any fares around 1 o'clock today from 840 Beloit to the bus station, the airport, anything like that?
Well, how many times did he call that number in the last week?
Good.
You don't say. And are there any other repeaters?
Great, thanks a lot, Max. Take care.
Well, I just had to come by and keep you and your little pussycat company someday. No, thank you, sugar. Ooh, my.
Who was that?
Oh, that was Dimitro's landlady. He's called each of these numbers at least a dozen times in the last 2 days.
That's his address book.
Well, this first one is his girlfriend, Mira Kadinsky. Let's see. See, I can never seem to get an address for that girl. And this one is Dimitro's cousin, McCabe.
That's the guy to put up his property for collateral.
Right. I want you to just pay him a visit, okay?
You got it.
You coming in?
So what am I supposed to do, sit here and guard the car?
Okay, but let me do the talking.
Something wrong with the way I talk?
Yeah, half the time you're trying to put on the hustle.
I beg your pardon, but I'm a professional. Now, I may not have cracked open as many skulls as you have, and my oblique approach may be too subtle for you, but results speak for themselves. And I have brought in more fugitives than you can count, which in your case ain't saying much.
I'll do the talking.
Fine.
May I help you?
Mr. Rikas, please. Tell him it's regarding Peter Dimitro.
How much do you suppose they get for this?
That thing's probably worth more than you are. Put it down.
I don't know that I'd want to have the thing in my house.
Yes. Mr. Rikas, we're with Safe Haven Bail Bond. You're probably aware that Peter didn't show up at court.
Yes, I heard about it on the news. Is this about the collateral I guaranteed?
No, we still hope to find him.
Any idea where he is?
Oh, we thought maybe he might try to contact you.
If he does, I'll let you gentlemen know immediately.
Excuse me, Mr. Rikas. He had a girlfriend, a Mira Kadinsky.
Oh, yes. I do recall her. I may have an address on her. Just a moment.
Sure, you lied. This can't be right. It says it cost $40,000.
Yeah, but it was marked down from 45.
I believe this is where she works.
The Black Mustang Lounge?
So Peter said. I wouldn't know.
Yo, I've been meaning to ask you. Do you ever give a professional discount?
No.
No. Thank you. Nice catch. Hold on.
Thank you.
It's me. 2 men were here looking for Peter.
What did you tell them?
I told them where the girl worked.
Good. Maybe they can lead us to Dimitro.
All right, guys, listen up.
Yeah, right.
Take a hike.
what have we got here? I don't know. Is that your date? Hey, baby.
Now, in case you're new to this planet, I am Ethel May Haven. And right now, I am looking for somebody, okay?
Whoa. Darling, I just put a quarter in that jukebox.
Why don't you try humming something to yourself, son? And try and get the 6 ball in the corner pocket, okay?
Whoa, hold on there, little lady.
Not now, son. I'm busy, okay?
Hey, why don't you just shimmy on over there and put a quarter in the jukebox for Big Gus?
I just told you, I am busy.
Hey, you heard me.
Now, I know Peter Dimitro is in here somewhere, and I'm gonna find his sorry self. If you value your face, you better not be looking at me. Move. Now, either sit down or get in line.
I'm telling you, you've got to get out of here before they find you.
Too late, sweetheart.
If it isn't my man, Peter, you get lost on the way to the hearing? Hands, please.
I had to run. I never would have made it to the hearing alive.
Oh, yeah? And just why is that, honey?
Alexander Baldwin wants me dead. He killed his wife in cold blood, and I saw it. He promised me $1 million if I take the rap for him. He said that there was no way they could prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. Only now, he doesn't want to take any chances. A couple of guys came to my apartment yesterday. Wise guys, you know? They work for Rikus. I mean, it's just lucky that I saw him first.
Maybe you're just a desperate punk who's got nothing to lose.
He's innocent. Please, you have to believe him.
Look, honey, it really doesn't matter to me whether you're innocent or guilty. He's still worth $1 million to me either way. Listen, Peter, I know you may not want to believe this, but if you're innocent like you claim you are, there's nothing to be afraid of, you know?
Little man, get down!
You believe me now?
I know you wanted this guy Hoffman extradited by this weekend, but I got a problem. Let me tell you what the problem is. I made plans with this young lady, okay? Now, if she's disappointed, she makes sure I'm disappointed. You follow me?
Sorry, Jake. I need you on this one. Hoffman's too important.
You remember when you said to me, you said, Jake, the next time I mess up one of your weekends, I'll give you a week off. Do you remember that?
I do not remember saying any such thing.
Then I'll remember for you. You'll have Hoffman by Monday and a postcard from Acapulco by Thursday. You have a nice dinner. Be in touch.
The prime rib is excellent tonight, Mr. McCabe.
I don't know, Lou. I'm not too hungry tonight, you know.
Got to keep up your strength, Mr. McCabe.
I suppose you're right at that. All right, then, bring me a bowl of that wonderful soup. And I'll have the prime rib. With a baked potato, rather large, and some spinach, cream spinach, of course. Oh, and don't forget the onion rings. And a small fillet for Max, okay, Max?
Don't you know red meat's no good for you?
Lou, make my prime rib blood rare. Sit down. Any luck finding Dimitro?
Look, have you ever considered that maybe you're after the wrong man?
You got any candidates?
Alexander Baldwin.
You should have a steak, my dear. Your brain is getting anemic.
This great collector of art is nothing but a phony. He gets all his stuff through the black market.
Well, first of all, you better be able to prove that. And second, what's it got to do with his wife's murder?
What if I were to tell you that Alexander Baldwin's wife was going to expose his illegal art and he killed her?
Well, I'd want to know where you got all this information.
Or from someone, close to the scene. But you tell me, why would Peter Dimitro shoot Mrs. Baldwin?
Well, for one thing, Renata Baldwin and Peter Dimitro were lovers. She tried to break it off. He didn't want to, so he shot her with one of Baldwin's guns. A Colt 45, to be exact, presented by Buffalo Bill Cody to Tsar Nicholas.
You got this gun with his prints on it?
Here you are, Mr. McCabe.
Well, we never found the gun, actually.
Oh, you're not going to eat all that, are you?
Of course I'm going to eat it all. And why are you bothering me anyway, Ethel May? Dimitro confessed, didn't he?
Well, what if he was pressured into confessing?
Just what are you up to? If you know where Dimitro is and you're not bringing him in, that's aiding and abetting a fugitive, young lady.
Look, if you're going to threaten me, you're going to have to do a whole lot better than that, because I've already been shot at today by the guys who want to see Dimitro dead.
Now, you listen to me. Alexander Baldwin's an institution. Before you go up after him, you'd better have rock-solid proof, young lady.
Okay, I have some advice of my own. Okay? The next time they send food relief to Russia, donate your dinner. Montgomery, would you show Mr. Dimitro to a chair, please?
Sure. Please.
Child, I am going to give you chapter and verse of the gospel, so you listen up real good. There are two people in life that a person has to be honest with. And it ain't your mama, and it ain't your priest. Tell him who it is, Montgomery.
Your lawyer and your bondsman.
Thank you. Now, why didn't you tell me that you and Mrs. Baldwin were lovers?
I couldn't in front of Mira. She loves me. And I love her. And besides, this all happened before I even met Mira. You have to believe me about Baldwin. You have to help me.
Peter, I want to believe you, but you are not making this easy.
What if I can prove that Baldwin's a crook?
We're all ears.
You know those relief supplies he sent to Russia? That's nothing but a cover for his real operation. Once the plane is empty, he fills it up with art, antiques, furniture, anything he can get his hands on through the black market, flies it back here, warehouses it, and sells it off through Ricas.
Okay. Okay, now, well, that's a start. Now, can you show me where he keeps his contraband?
I don't know.
Swell. Agnes Robinson?
Yes?
Girl, this is your lucky day. Now, you just come go with me. Just come on, honey. Man, you know how many buses I had to take to get here? 4. And 3 of them were late. I tell you, it's a good thing for you I had plenty of tokens, or you'd be up to your what's-it and dust by sundown.
Just, who are you?
Oh, I'm Ethel May Haven, honey. I'm filling in for Agnes today. She won't be coming in. She had a little, accident. Now, listen, I don't do floors. I don't do windows. I don't do nothing you wouldn't ask your mama to do. You got a little hot coffee?
Not at the moment.
Oh, then I guess I'll have to make some. Now, look, you got to put my purse someplace safe, because I don't be worried about my money. Oh, I'm working all day. You know what I mean? Now, We'll start with a little Java, and then we'll get to work. You know, Java, coffee. Okay. Do-da, do-da. The man has Boris Yeltsin's phone number. Mm-hmm. Ah, warehouse.
In here, Rigas.
I'm telling you, I don't like it. First was Bill Bondsman, now the police have called.
The police have called? Of course they've called. Call them back. Cooperate.
Call them back?
Rigas, your timidity surprises me. And worse than that, it disturbs me. I thought you had a grasp on this.
I do have a grasp, but
They have no reason to suspect anyone but Dimitro. Don't you see? Peter's running plays right into our hands. I'm certain we're in the clear on this. As long as we find Dimitrov before the police. Now, why haven't you taken care of it?
Don't worry, I will. It will only be a matter of time.
You're running out of time, Rikas. You find Dimitra. And you get rid of him. I do make myself clear.
Very.
Has used this place before.
Well, so far your story checks out. Let's have a look. Come on. Move, baby. After you, go ahead.
Down here.
It's in Russian.
You can read that?
Yeah, a little. Handle with care. Oh, just open it, babe. My Lord, look at this.
You know it?
Oh, I believe we're looking at part of Count Ostrov's private collection. You see, after the Russian Revolution, the communists looted the palaces of the old aristocrats. Well, most of the works ended up in the state museums, but all of Ostrov's religious paintings vanished.
How come you know so much about art?
Well, when I was a performer, I had lots of time on my hands. Besides, I love reading history. Baldwin could never get rid of this on the open market.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. Renata was going to call him on it, so you killed her.
Why is this door open?
Museum's closed.
morning, madam. Welcome to my store. I'm McCabe, and I am at your service.
How sweet. I'm normally Duke. Perhaps you've heard of my cosmetics company.
Yes, of course. How may I help you?
Well, actually, honey, I'm in the mood to spend some money. Oh, Fabergé.
Madam has exquisite taste. This was presented by Carl Fabergé to the Tsar in 1898. I believe he gave it to one of his consorts.
Oh, I bet this doesn't come cheap.
That would be an understatement.
Helga, the table, please.
Yes, madame.
Thank you. Frankly, Mr. Akers, I'm here because a friend of mine, Louis Giancarlo, told me that you might be able to convert some of my cash into fine artwork, particularly rare artwork.
Ah, yes. Mr. Giancarlo, if Madam is really interested in some rare and wonderful Russian artifacts, I know a private party willing to part with some particularly fine items. Museum quality.
I can be very particular.
The gentleman I'm thinking of is above reproach.
Just talked to Giancarlo. Rika's called him to check you out.
So far, so good. We got Rika's reeling in Baldwin for us. Now, all we have to do is to find a way to nail Baldwin.
What good is that gonna do me?
If Baldwin is behind bars for trafficking in stolen goods, the DA would be a lot more willing to listen to your side of the story.
Why can't we just go straight for Baldwin, you know? Force a confession out of him.
Hey, relax, partner.
Yeah, this is our best shot, son.
Look, I appreciate what you're doing. I really do. I want him, that's all.
And just what would you like to do?
Get the bastard before he gets me.
Helga, get the door.
Miss Duke,
Yes.
how good to see you again.
Thank you.
Mr. Baldwin is expecting you. Please, come in.
Okay. We will be undisturbed.
Mr. Baldwin gave the staff the day off just as you requested.
Oh, thank you.
Please, come this way.
Oh, after you.
Mrs. Duke.
Miss Duke, may I present Alexander Baldwin?
What a pleasure.
Why, thank you.
Well, Mr. Rikas tells me that you have an eye for Russian artifacts. Always a pleasure to meet another aficionado of fine art.
Oh, no. I'm a novice, really. But I do believe that a true collector begins by obtaining a few core pieces any way they can.
Well, I'm sure you'll be pleased with the selection. Let me show you the gem of my collection.
Okay.
I obtained this many years ago at great expense, and of all my possessions, it's the one with which I would have the most difficulty parting.
Oh, it's gorgeous. I mean, by the enamel work alone, I placed it in the 8th century. Oh, it's beautiful.
Let me show you my most recent acquisition. It's Nikon from the personal collection of Catherine the Great.
My goodness, what's going on here?
Put down the gun, Peter.
It's you and me, Baldwin. I swear I'll shoot.
I wonder.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. You've killed him.
You saw it. He was coming right at me.
What are we going to do?
Look, guys, you're gonna have to make this look like self-defense. What are you doing? The first question the police are going to ask is how this man shot himself from across the room with his own gun. What you need is another gun.
Wait a second. Yes. Well, that should do it.
Sure does. Come on in, guys.
Don't look now, but you've been stung.
That's right. Blanks.
Alexander Baldwin, you're under arrest for the murder of Renata Baldwin.
You can't arrest nobody.
Bert, there's an old friend. He just let me say it for old time's sake.
You know, I have a sneaking suspicion that this is the rare gun that you used to kill your wife with, Mr. Baldwin.
All right, let's go.
Now, hold it, fellas. If you need to make bail, call us. I'm just trying to drum up a little business.
Come on, guys, let's go home, okay?
You know, Ethel May, McCabe should thank you for cracking this case.
I am not speaking to McCabe. He told me I should go on his diet.
Ladies and gentlemen, in my capacity as district attorney, I'm pleased to announce that all charges against Peter Dimitro have been dropped. He is currently in the custody of his lovely bride, and she is extraditing him to Hawaii for their honeymoon. And now, I'm going to take this occasion to do something that I've always wanted to do. Introduce a great singer, Miss Ethel May Haven.
All right, hit it, guys. Thank you. Stay right here. No one to talk with all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you. I know for certain the one I love. I'm through with flirting, it's you that I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you.
Like Jack Horner
In the corner.
Don't go nowhere.
What do I care?
Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out late.
Don't care to go.
I'm home about 8.
Just ringing my radio.
Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you.
Well,
Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you. Yeah.
Aw, show off.
How about after work we grab a couple of beers? Check out the new dancers at Joey's.
No, thanks, man.
You're gonna be real boring lately. You know that, Tommy?
Yeah, I know. Here come the happiness boys. Franco, why don't you come and join us? Get a little dust on your hands.
Hey, funny wise guy. Just throw a dozen of those in the truck.
Forget it.
I must be having trouble with my ears because a guy that wants to keep working wouldn't talk to me like that.
If you want me to turn my head while the stuff disappears, that's fine. But I'll be damned if I do your stealing for you.
Okay, wise guy, get out. You're on the scouts. We'll see how smart you are when you're standing knee-deep in garbage.
Up yours, Renko. Quit.
You walk now, you're not coming back. You hear me, Brennan?
Keep an eye on that hippie son of a bitch.
I don't know what you're worried about. Look, this thing is a walk in the park. All I have to do is show up. Everything's under control. It's not
Your testimony is going to put Benelli away for 20 years. And the man has made a lot of friends in Hawaii, Jake.
The marshals that will be picking you up at the airport are named Thompson and Wells. They'll be there at about 3 o'clock.
What in God's name is that?
Tommy?
It's me!
Tommy!
Oh, man, I can't believe this!
I take it this is a friend of yours.
I'm sorry. Tommy, this is my boss, District Attorney McCabe.
Hello.
My friend Jake Stiles.
Nice to meet you.
Tommy and I grew up together. People used to think it was my older brother.
I saw the resemblance right away.
Do you mind if...
Go, please. Go.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Nice meeting you both.
Where have you been?
Oh, too many places, man.
The last time I talked to you, you were in Key West.
Oh, that was 1.5 years ago. Yeah, and I'm gonna pay you back the $500 you sent me as soon...
Whenever. It's just good to see you, buddy.
It's good to see you, too.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
So, what can I get you two?
I'll have a beer.
Give me a clip soda.
On the wagon again?
5 months. Tired of waking up hugging a strange commode and not knowing where I was every morning. I'm even going back to Mass.
That's great, Tommy. How is Alyssa and
Becky?
Becky.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Tommy Brennan has got a daughter.
She is beautiful.
Yeah.
When am I going to get to meet them?
I'll let you know. I haven't seen her myself for the last 6 months.
Why?
Derek, man, I wasn't good for him, you know? It's tough coming back into the real world after you've been out on the fringe for so long. I figured, I'd come back any time and the doors would be open. They weren't. Found myself with a wife and kid and a lot of responsibility. So I started drinking again, doing drugs, and I split. I told him I'd come back when I got it together.
Have you?
I thought I had until this morning.
What happened?
I was working on the docks.
And?
Tommy Brennan, open mouth, swallow foot. It doesn't matter. I wasn't crazy about the job. Money was good. I even bought some life insurance. In a few weeks, I'd be able to pick up Becky and Alyssa, and we'd get out of here. Start again someplace new. I'm gonna have a real life, Derek.
This time I'm gonna be part of it, right? Right?
You bet.
noches, Hector.
Hey, Tommy.
Any messages?
No.
It don't matter, because I am checking out first thing in the morning. It's adios, amigo.
Okay.
You take care.
Hey, where are you going?
I'm going home, Hector. I'm going home. Yeah. Yeah, coming.
Not very friendly, are we, Tommy?
What do you want?
You got a big mouth, Brennan.
Hey, let's give our union brother a chance to explain himself.
What the hell are you talking about?
After that little scene at the dock, I got a real bad feeling about our relationship. So I had Renko follow you.
Listen, you guys don't get out of here. I'm calling the cops.
What did you tell the DA, Tommy?
I didn't tell him anything.
I guess you just dropped in to have some coffee or something, right?
I have a friend who works there. I just want to say hello.
And your friend just happens to be a DA, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Guys like that don't spit on people like you. Don't lie to me. It's not nice.
I'm telling the truth. I swear to God.
If a man swears to me, it's gotta be the truth. Hey. I'm sorry. I thought you turned over on us. Tell you what. Sure there's no hard feelings.
Hold it. Hold it, please.
Derek, I found your name in his pocket.
Oh, Tommy. Damn it!
It was a friend.
I just saw him today. What happened? Was it a hit and run?
Derek, he came out of the 5th floor window.
What?
He left a note.
What are you talking about?
Looks like your friend killed himself.
Tommy didn't kill himself, Mr. McCabe.
Why don't you take a couple of days off? Go to the ocean.
I don't want to go to the ocean. I want an investigation.
Derek, there was no forced entry. And no other prints but the maids and your friends.
That doesn't mean anything.
He left a note. He told the world in his own hand why he was doing it.
But I just spoke to him. He was turning his life around. He had a wife and a little girl.
Derek.
He was happy. You didn't know him.
Did you? You said yourself you hadn't seen him in years.
All right, all right. Why did he come to see me after all this time if he was just going to kill himself?
Maybe he wanted to say goodbye.
Becky, need some help?
I can get it myself.
I'm sure you can.
Thank you.
Becky, go inside, honey.
Mama.
Come on, the Looney Tunes are on. Good girl.
Alyssa,
How did you know my daughter's name?
I'm Dirk Mitchell.
You're Tommy's friend?
The same.
He has told me so much about you. Well, he's not here right now.
I know. I just saw him yesterday.
Where? How'd he look? How is he?
Why don't we sit down?
What is it?
He's dead, Alyssa.
What?
I'm so sorry.
No. You're wrong. It's a mistake.
I wish to God that it was.
He wrote me every week. He would have told me if he was sick.
He wasn't sick.
What, it was an accident?
The police think that he killed himself.
Suicide? No, I mean, he wouldn't leave us like that. He was gonna be home soon. He told me we were gonna be happy. He promised me.
What's wrong, Mommy? What's wrong?
It's all right, sweetie. It's okay.
But I talked to the night manager at the hotel. He said he saw some guys he didn't know go up in the elevator 20 minutes before Tommy died.
Yeah, well, so what? There's over 100 people living in that hotel. Maybe it was somebody's friend.
Yeah, and maybe it was the guys that killed Tommy, huh?
We went over the place a dozen times. There was nothing. Look, I know this guy was your friend, but the case is closed.
I spoke to his wife. She doesn't believe he killed himself either.
What's she supposed to believe?
Listen, you got kids, right? He's got a kid, Dennis. And the insurance company won't pay out if it's suicide.
Is that what this is about?
No.
Well, you read the autopsy report. This guy had a nose full of cocaine, a liver that was half dead from the booze. Man, I'm sorry, Derek. Your friend was all messed up. He couldn't handle life, so he checked out. End of story.
I just saw him last night, Dennis. I spoke with him for over 2 hours. We laughed.
What? You think you should have seen it coming?
Yes. Yes. We were kids together, Dennis. I knew him.
Derek, you're not a shrink, you're a lawyer. Your friend Tommy killed himself. You gotta make peace with that, or it's gonna kill you. Why don't you come on home with me tonight, huh? Have some dinner. Or you can stay over, maybe. Louisa'd love to see you.
No, thanks.
You sure? Take care of yourself.
Hello. Hello, Jake.
Hey, Derek, what's going on?
I'm sorry to wake you.
That's all right. I had to get past the phone. What's happening?
The guy you met in McCabe's office, my friend Tommy's dead.
What happened?
Everybody thinks it was suicide. Jake, I think he was murdered. And I can't get anybody to do anything about it.
Any witnesses, physical evidence, anything like that?
I don't know. All I know is he worked the docks. I got to do something, Jake.
Look, I can't do anything right now, but I tell you what, when I get back, I'll get right into it.
I can't wait.
Look, you gotta leave it alone. You take it easy, okay? This is not what you do.
Please, I cannot sit around and do nothing.
You're gonna get into this no matter what I say, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. All right, if you're gonna do it right. This is what you want to do.
Derek.
I need some time off, Mr. McCabe.
Good morning, Mr. McCabe, sir. I'm sorry to bother you so early, sir.
Can I have it?
All right, come on in. What happened to the Wilson deposition?
I forgot.
The man waited over an hour for you. Michaels took it.
I'm sorry.
I spoke to Jake. You've been investigating the Brennan suicide, huh?
That's right.
Derek, I am not going to bellow at you or reprimand you because I know how much this has affected you. But it's over now, Derek. It's done with. It's finished. You've got to put it all behind you. Otherwise, it's going to get very unhealthy for you.
The time is coming to me, Mr. McCabe.
I'm not getting through to you at all, am I? Look, maybe I'll get somebody else to investigate the case.
I have to do this, Mr. McCabe. I have to.
Go. Go on, get up.
Thank you.
Derek? You be careful.
Something I can do for you?
There's a guy who used to work around here named Tommy Brennan. I'm looking for anybody that might know him.
Never heard of him.
You, have everybody in the union on that computer.
Well, what are you doing? You writing a book or something?
They tell you where everybody's working?
Yeah, maybe. Hey, look, buddy, it's against the union rules. I shouldn't even be talking to you.
Look, you don't have to say a word. Just punch in a search for Tommy Brennan's name and show me the screen. There's nothing there.
That's because he ain't in there. Look, I told you up front, I never heard of the guy. Hey, buddy, you got any more names you want me to check for you, huh?
They're lying. See, here's a pay envelope you sent me.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, of course not. Hello? Yes. You can't. Well, I hope you feel better. Okay, bye-bye.
Is there a problem?
Oh, I just have to be at work in 20 minutes, and the woman that sleeps over is sick.
I'll stay.
Oh, I couldn't.
Yeah, sure you could. Sure you could. Listen, I can sleep anywhere. I'll just fall out in a chair, and before you know, it'll be morning.
Thank you. Thank you. Tommy always said you were a good friend.
Go on, you'll be late.
All right.
Mama?
It's all right, Becky. Your mama's gone to work. You remember me, Derek? Your babysitter got sick, so your mom asked me to stay here tonight.
My daddy died.
I know, baby.
Mommy said he is in heaven.
No, he is.
Heaven is in the sky, right?
Some people think so.
Airplanes fly in the sky.
No, that's right, they do.
Tomorrow, I think I'll take an airplane to see Daddy.
Yeah.
What do you have?
A beer and some information.
Well, beer's a buck. Information? Now 411.
Excuse me, I wonder if you knew this guy.
Didn't know it.
His name's Tommy Brennan. I'm looking for someone who might have known him.
Never seen him.
Hey. Can I help you? Sit down.
Friendly bunch of guys.
It's a closed society we run here. We protect each other. Your friend, you work on the docks?
I think so. Look, I just want to know if anyone knew him.
What for?
It's private.
Well, no offense, but, I mean, you could be lying through your teeth about being a friend of his. You could be a bill collector or something like that. Hey, what kind of a guy would I be to rat on a union brother?
His daddy committed suicide. I just want to find out why.
Sorry about that. You know, he looks kind of familiar. I just can't place him. I tell you what, why don't you let me keep this and I'll ask around for you.
My number's on the back. If you hear of anything, just call me.
No problem.
Thanks.
He's been asking questions all up and down the wharf. I don't think this guy's gonna go away.
Maybe we need to encourage him.
Hey, mister! Come here. What is it? Not here, not here. There's too many nosy people. Get a little further. This is good.
You knew Tommy.
Never heard of him.
What's this all about?
Is he all right?
I'm fine.
I wasn't asking you.
Maybe a cracked rib, possible concussion, assorted bruises. He was lucky. I'd spend a night in the hospital.
Yeah, thanks.
I want to ask you just one question. Are you insane or just plain bloody dumb?
Mr. McCabe.
Don't Mr. McCabe me. You could have gotten yourself killed. You know what they call an investigator stupid enough to go into a place like that asking questions without backup? Bubblehead.
There's something going on the docks.
Something's always going on at the docks.
Yeah, but I'm close to it. I can feel it.
Really, I'm surprised that you can still feel anything. You're out of this, Derek. You're not an investigator.
Don't you see? They're afraid of me. They're afraid of me.
Oh, I can see that.
Listen, if I wasn't onto something, they wouldn't have beat me up. I gotta get moving.
Here. You go to the hospital, huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm all right. I'm not staying in the hospital.
Hold on. You don't want to go to the hospital?
No.
All right. Okay, I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to take you home with me because I want to be around so that I can watch you like a hawk. All right? Come on.
What's wrong with Max?
You're sleeping in his bed. That's what's wrong with Max. Here. Come on, Max. Show a little compassion, will you? That dog is generous to a fault.
I think Tommy found out about something on the docks, and he was going to tell me, and that's why they killed him.
Well, you spent 2 hours with him that day. Why didn't he mention it to you?
I don't know.
Here. Drink this. Look, it's tea. It's from a local Chinese apothecary. I'm not leaving until you finish it. Now, come on.
It stinks.
Drink.
Ugh.
Wake up.
What? What's happening? Where am I?
Who are you?
What?
What's your name?
You've forgotten my name.
No, I haven't forgotten your name. I'm checking your brain function. It's standard procedure. If somebody has a possible concussion, you wake him up every few hours to see if he's lucid. Now, who are you?
Derek Mitchell.
Good boy.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Good night. It's breakfast time. What the hell happened here? Oh, Max, what's the matter with you? Do you really feel proud of yourself now? Didn't I tell you to come and get me if he tried to leave? I told you that, didn't I? Oh, dear.
Well, look who's here.
Hello. You still biting the heads off chickens like the other geeks?
You must have a death wish, college boy.
No, but I do have some unfinished business, tough guy.
I thought once would be enough, but if you want to go again, I'll be happy to oblige.
Let's take it out back.
Lead the way.
Let's go.
Too many nosy people. A little further.
Whatever you say.
You're under arrest, tough guy.
Surprise.
You have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
You were once a professional boxer, weren't you?
That's right.
Well, that makes it assault with a deadly weapon. You're gonna do a long, hard time for this one.
For what? I was minding my own business. This guy picked a fight with me.
Mm-hmm. You think that the jury's gonna believe that? With your record as a leg breaker? Wake up, mister. You attacked and nearly beat to death an assistant district attorney.
What?
You heard me. Derek Mitchell is a DA, my DA.
You're lying. You're just trying to trick me.
Don't tell me you didn't know.
I swear it. You gotta understand, I thought he was a bill collector, trying to get a line on one of our people.
Oh, don't give me that.
It's the truth. It's what Ranko told me.
Who told you? I said, who told you?
Larry Ranko. He's one of the union guys.
Why did you have Stone beat up Derek Mitchell?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's not what Stone says.
That's his problem.
No, that's your problem. You had him beat up Derek Mitchell because you were afraid that he would find out that you'd killed Tommy Brennan.
You're crazy. Man, I'd kill anybody.
It's not the way I see it. You're a murderer, Ranko.
I didn't even know the guy.
Oh, come on, Ranko. Wake up, mister. Gonna do a hard time for this.
That's him. That's the man I saw in the elevator the night that Tommy was killed.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely. Him. I don't forget.
Got you, you son of a bitch. What'd you tell him?
Nothing. Why do you think I tell him?
Good boy. Hey, I don't want you worrying about this.
Don't worry. I'm on bail on a murder rap, Bernie.
They'll never prove it.
That guy at the hotel fingered me.
The guy made a mistake. I got two guys who'll swear you were with him all night. Right, Eddie? Hey, enjoy yourself. You got your alibi.
Thanks.
The truth is, Derek, we had barely enough to charge you.
So what are you saying? This is all an exercise in futility?
We still haven't established a clear motive, and there's no physical evidence linking Ranko to the crime.
But he did it.
You're a good lawyer, Derek. When are you going to start thinking like one? Where you going?
Get the rest of the pieces of the puzzle. I want to talk to you. By now, most of you guys probably know who I am and why I've been hanging around. My name is Derek Mitchell. I'm an assistant DA investigating the murder of Tommy Brennan. Larry Ranko has been arrested for that murder. He killed Tommy for a reason, and I think some of you know what it is. If I can't get your help, he's going to walk. Now, I know what you're saying. Why should I help this chump, this suit, put away one of our own?
That's right.
Larry Ranko wasn't one of your own. When was the last time he had to kiss some guy's behind so he could continue feeding his family? Huh? When was the last time he busted his hump on a container or tore up his back wrestling an engine block out of a cargo hold? Well, I'll tell you the last time Tommy Brennan did. It was the morning before he was killed. What I'm trying to say is defend your own. And Tommy Brennan was your own. It's your union. It's yours. Don't let these bastards take it from you. If you're afraid, we can protect you. We can give you immunity.
They don't need your protection. Besides, Brennan wasn't one of us. He was a junkie and a bum.
That's for them to decide.
Okay. Anybody want to speak to this man? Huh? Speak up, come on.
The DA wants to hear you. Okay. You said your piece. Now get the hell out of here.
Come on.
Mitch! What do you want? You were right about Renko. Tommy Brennan was a friend of mine. He was a stand-up guy. I know why they killed him.
It's not much to show for a man's life.
No.
So how's the case going?
Fine.
Doesn't sound very convincing.
Well, we can put Renko at the scene of the murder, so we have opportunity. We also know that Tommy knew that he and Moffat had been stealing for some time, and that's our motive.
What are these?
You have testified that you and Mr. Renko were at the Union Hall all evening the night that Tommy Brennan died. Is that correct?
That's right.
What were you doing?
Well, it wasn't exactly legal.
You're under oath.
We were playing poker.
And Lawrence Renko was with you from 8 o'clock until midnight.
He was winning. I wasn't going to let him leave.
Very good. How long have you been working at the docks, Mr. Moffat?
Since I was a kid, about 30 years. The last 15, I've been there as a secretary-treasurer.
And in that position, if I'm not mistaken, you determine who works and who does not work. Is that right?
That's right. I keep it fair.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Have you ever heard of the term breakage and spillage?
Yeah, it's what the insurance companies call cargo that's been destroyed in passage.
Peter Romer said that there was no such thing. He testified that most of the cargo was not broken, but stolen by you and Mr. Renko. He said that you'd been doing it for years, and that the longshoremen keep quiet about it for fear of losing their jobs, or worse.
Peter Romer is a liar. I've never been accused of stealing nothing.
Objection, Your Honor. Who's on trial here, Mr. Moffat or Mr. Renko?
Sustained. Now, you have sworn that you and Mr. Renko were together all night. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So wherever he was, you were.
That's what I said. Wherever he was never out of my sight. He was with me all the time.
Do you recognize these, sir?
No.
You're certain?
Absolutely.
These were found in Tommy Brennan's hand after he fell to his death. But you know what the strange thing is, Mr. Moffat? These glasses were not his. Tommy was nearsighted. These are for someone who was farsighted. You know what I think? I think Tommy fought for his life as he was being pushed out of that window. I think in the last instant he knew he was going to die, so he grabbed the glasses from the face of his murderer because he hoped that somebody would refuse to believe that he had killed himself. would have enough faith in him and his character, you wouldn't be farsighted, would you, Mr. Moffat?
Those glasses could belong to anybody.
Could they? Dr. Kramer, would you please stand? I believe you know your optometrist.
I don't.
Your prescription, your frames, Bernie. Because you were there. You threw Brennan out that window. You and Renko together, after you had filled him with cocaine and alcohol and forced him to write his suicide notes.
No, I just wanted to know what he said to the DA. I told Renko to give him some booze and then coke to loosen him up. And then just to rough him up a little. But Renko, he got crazy. He hated him. And he threw him out the window. I tried to stop him.
You lying son of a bitch. He told me to do it. Order! You ordered me. He told me to kill him. I'm telling you. He ordered me to do it. Order!
I got the check from the insurance company, so we'll be able to move into our own home, thanks to you.
Just doing my job.
No, your job could have been to believe what everybody else did.
Derek!
Duty bellows. Alyssa, if you and Becky ever need anything.
I'll know where to come. Thank you.
Derek!
Thanks.
Thank you.
You got a lot of catching up to do, young man. The criminal world did not take a holiday because you were out catching your friend's killers.
Yes, sir.
We need another deposition on the Wilson case. You have a bail hearing in 2 hours on the Jackson robbery. The Mackenzie's warrants have to go out.
Is that all, sir?
That's all for now, young man. No, wait a minute. That's not all, young man. I'm proud of you, kid. Now get the hell out of here. Go on.